Hi, Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. So, I'm trying to help a lot of people with their health, current health situation. Sorry, if I look up, I'm talking to Instagram, and if I look down here, I'm on my Facebook pages and my groups. So, I get a lot of, I don't have the time or I don't have the money to start, doing healthy practices. No, I don't know what it would be, maybe purchasing a supplement or making celery juice every day or drinking aloe vera or reducing the toxins in your home. A lot of people are always telling me that they don't have the time or the money. And what I am going to tell you is, if you don't have the time or money now for your health when you're feeling good, you certainly are not going to have the time or the money when you're sick, because sickness is extremely expensive. When I was really unwell, it cost me tens of thousands of dollars to heal my body. Tens of thousands. I'd hate to know how much in practitioners, in different tools, practices, whatever it was. I just kept forking out money over and over and over. And it took me to this point to heal myself, but it took a long time. Now, I was working in childcare, looking after other people's children. I had my own children, very small children at the time, and I made the time for it. I now still do these practices. I'm a single mum. I have 2 children. I run a business. I work in a supermarket on the weekends, so I have 2 jobs, and I still have time for these things. I make the time, because when you are sick, you don't have the energy, you don't have the brain power, because you have brain fog. Your brain is like not functioning properly at all, and you're forking out money for the minimal things that you need to do, whether it be medication that you need to survive, whether it be a consultation with a doctor or an x-ray or an MRI or an ultrasound. All of these things, you are constantly forking out money just for the basic healthcare practices or tools or whatever it is to discover what it is that's wrong with you. So starting now before you get sick is way, way cheaper. It's easier on the body. You don't have a lot to come back from. So just drop in the comments if this makes sense to you. Like, is this something that you've started to do? You've started to focus on your health. I know so many people who have issues with their health right now, whether it be pain, inflammation, digestive issues, and they're just living with it because they don't want to invest any time or money into their health. Oh, you know what? I don't get sick. Doesn't mean tomorrow you can't get sick without you entering it. Oh, I haven't seen any messages. I'm sorry, Dale. Did you message me on Instagram? I apologize. I have not seen a message, but I will have a look as soon as I get off here. I apologize for that. So sorry if I miss anybody's messages. I truly, sometimes in message requests it doesn't come up or whatever, but I will have a look. So basically my point is, start doing these healthy practices today. Choose one thing, one improvement to make in your life. That's what is my motto. Make one improvement at a time, because you don't want to go and overwhelm yourself and start trying to do all these things, and that's when you'll quit because it gets too much. Make one improvement. Pick something, according to your health. Let's say you have reflux, heartburn. You get that a lot. Maybe write a food diary and work out what it is that is causing it and remove that food. Or try some essential oils, or try drinking some aloe vera, or maybe start on some celery juice. Just do one of those things and create a new habit. When you create a habit, it is something that you will do all the time. If you are creating a new habit, let's say it is something like celery juice, and you start doing that a few times a week, and it starts to make you feel better, well, then you start to want to do it more often, and it starts to become something that you create the time for. You've got 5 minutes for that. Drop it in the comments if that makes sense to you. I've got a comment here. I really struggle to see the comments on this. For me, drink more water. Yes, drink more water. Start with that, Jen. Drink more water, because water is hydrating, but make sure it's filtered water as well, because if we drink more and more water directly from the tap, we're putting more and more heavy metal into our body, fluoride, chlorine. We don't want to overload our system with those things. And then we put it in a plastic bottle, and then we drink out of a plastic straw. We want glass bottles, more water in a glass bottle, but also to hydrate. What you eat either hydrates you or dehydrates you. So if you eat raw food like vegetables and fruit like watermelon, cucumber, tomato, oranges, all citrus fruits, eat more of those. Add 1 or 2 of those more into your diet, because they are super hydrating. If we drink too much water, we can flush out our essential vitamins as well. So we don't want to be flushing anything. We want to be hydrating, but hydration comes from food. Dehydrating food is like fried foods, gluten, dairy can be dehydrating, coffee, super dehydrating, energy drinks, all of those things. So adding more water is awesome, but also adding foods that are hydrating will benefit you in the hydration levels. So basically, I just wanted to, I get a lot of comments about how nobody has time or money, and I know what people will spend their money on these days, and it's not an investment. Like, a lot of people will purchase a coffee from a coffee shop every single day. If you add that up over a year, there's no health benefits to coffee. It's not, especially if you have adrenal issues, thyroid issues, hormone imbalances, those sorts of things. There's no actual nutrients in it. So purchase something that's going to actually nourish your body. Stuff like that. People, if your TV broke tomorrow, you'd probably find the money for it. But you just can't find the money for your health. More water is great when having headaches. If you take more water, it works a lot. Yeah, drinking water, if you don't drink enough water, you will show signs of that, whether you be lethargic, get headaches. Sometimes headaches come for many reasons. It could be dehydration. It also could be tiredness. It also could be an emotional reason, heavy metal toxicity. A lot of the toxins that we use in our life, deodorants, perfumes, they can cause headaches too. So if you are drinking enough water, but sometimes it's the quality of water you're drinking too. If you're drinking water straight from the tap, that can also cause headaches, because there's a lot of toxins in our tap water, unfortunately. So basically the point of this is to start making time for your health. Because if you are saying now, I don't have time or money, you definitely won't have the time or money when you're sick, because you won't have the energy. You will not have the cash flow at all, because you'll be going to doctors to get a diagnosis or to find out what's wrong, or whatever it is. So you won't have money for the added extras of the organic foods, or the filter for your water at home, or, purchasing the aloe vera for your digestive issues, or the essential oils, whatever it is. If you don't make the time now, you won't have the time later. So investing in yourself, looking at what it is you can do, make that one improvement, find that improvement. If it's drinking more water, fantastic, do that. If it's adding a cucumber to your diet, do that. If it's getting up in the morning and making sure you have the best breakfast you can, which will always be fruit. Fruit in the morning is going to help your blood sugar levels, hydration levels, and it's going to help cleanse your digestive system, your liver. Fruit is antibacterial, antiviral. It's going to help boost your immune system. So start your day with some fruit. If you start the day right, you're going to progress through the day better. But if you start the day not so good, you're more likely to stay that way throughout the day. So drop it in the comments if you completely agree, and if you need to start focusing more on your health. Just drop it in the comments, because this is where I come in. I can help you make that one improvement or those improvements, or show you where to budget. I know how to do things. Like I need to do those things myself. So, well, I do those things myself, and it's been a practice for me. It's habits now. I do them all the time. So prioritize, cut off, if you've got Netflix binge, Stan, all these things running, cut two of them off. We don't need all of those. Find a different mindfulness activity other than TV if you can't afford it. Do things for free. Entertain yourself for free. So hopefully that resonated with you. Drop it in the comments if it did. Thank you for tuning in. And if you want to book a call with me so you can get some help in this area, if you want to get started on a healthy journey, you don't want to become sick, or if you already are sick, that's where I excel. I will definitely help you reduce your symptoms and get things going for you so you can be, back to the energetic person that you used to be.